Hey, what's up? This your boy Big Man. You know what it is, man. So let's get right to it. Okay, man. So today what we're going to do is we're going to take a look at two cities, man. We're going to take a look at Memphis and we're going to take a look at none other than the DMV or DC, man. Now, DMV encompasses DC, Maryland, and Virginia, but we're going to talk a little bit more about the DC artists. And specifically, I wanted to talk about Shy Glizzy. Now, between these two cities, DC and Memphis, there's always been a harmonious relationship when it comes to music. So DC, they mess with Memphis music hard. Memphis, they mess with DC music, even their underground hard. And it's been kind of a triangle that way where they go back and forth and mess with each other's artists. Now, something happened back in 2015 that kind of threw a ripple in this relationship when Shy Glizzy, DC's other golden boy besides Wale, got robbed, man. Now, when Shy Glizzy got robbed, he got robbed during a concert. It seemed like a whole big setup job. And then, the guys who robbed him, they went online to boast about it and post pictures. And that was circulating with his jewelry. And things just was just looking out of control and crazy, man. So Shy Glizzy, he could have really took a bad look on the street and took a notch to his character, but it really didn't affect him as much. It just made it seem like there was some type of beef going on between him and those particular artists. Now, those artists went on to say that they robbed Shy Glizzy because he wouldn't do a feature. They said they asked him for a feature, he disrespected them, and then that's why they did what they did. Now, that in no way justifies their actions or what went down with Shy Glizzy, man. Even the promoter from that situation, who was a young lady, she went online to say that she was not cool with what happened because, he messes with Memphis, and they mess with him. They like him. And for him to come out there and continue to show love, even though he's getting paid, is saying a lot. Because Shy Glizzy in 2015, in 2016, he was that dude, man. He was big deal, man. And he's always been independent, man. For an independent artist, dude has always been doing his thing, man. He had some really big hits, man. Now, the rumor is Black Youngster, which is one of Yo Gotti's artists, because of the relationship between Yo Gotti and Shy Glizzy, went on to get Shy Glizzy's chain back by paying the guys $10K. Now, this hasn't been officially confirmed or anything, but you can later see Shy Glizzy with that same chain on later on that year and in 2016. Now, let's fast forward to 2019. Shy Glizzy had a little situation where there was a rapper out there who was saying that he was banned from his hood now. So Shy Glizzy, he took to the streets and showed everybody that he could still go to his hood, which is on the south side of DC. And, that wasn't much other than that after that situation. Now, fast forward again to 2020, and Shy Glizzy is kind of taking on the role as an elder statesman. But then on 15 June 2020, something crazy happened, man. A rapper by the name of CEO Bezzall, who is a Memphis rapper, was out in DC and allegedly he was gambling and ended up being ambushed, and the ambushers took his life. Now, CEO Bezzall was an up-and-coming rapper with a lot of big-time connections. He was connected to a lot of the rappers down there in ATL. He was connected to a rapper by the name of Little Baby, who probably needs no introduction. He was connected to a lot of different rappers, man. So there was some ATL cats who were out there who were really trying to put in word for the fact that CEO Bezzall had lost his life. Swipe got really rich, who is an ATL artist who had some altercations with other rappers previously, well, allegedly. he was one of the most vocal people to speak out about, trying to get to the bottom of what was going on with CEO Bezzall's murder. Because really, those underground rappers, man, they all share a relationship, especially when they're on the verge about to bust. And Lil Baby and those cats down in ATL are still hurt behind the situation, man. Especially with everything that's going on as far as COVID and everything like that. It still amazes me that folks are just not in the house. But with that, man, the story doesn't end. So the online community gets to speculating, and everything points back to Shy Glizzy's area and Shy Glizzy's camp because of where the shooting of CEO Bezzall took place. Now, this is not any information that's been proven, so please, nobody try to move off of this. But that's just what the online community is speculating. Now, recently, Shy Glizzy did an interview online, and he was talking to a couple of major news outlets, and he was just talking about trying to unify the DMV. And that seems like the major focus on his end. Now, I asked this question. Is there something going down between Memphis and DC that's just not in the mainstream that we don't know about? I mean, are these just rare occurrences that are happening in each of these cities between high-profile artists? Or is there some type of beef brewing that just the mainstream just has no clue? Now, with that, this been your boy Big Man. Hey, make sure you comment. Tell me what you think. Is this all fluff or is there something really going down, man? I'd love to see what people think out there. And make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, and we out of here. Peace.